Becoming a CWI is definitely a huge step in credibility for a welder. How's it going? I am Nate Bowman. I am known as the Weld Scientist on Instagram. I also am the Director of Welding Optimization and Education for Central Welding Supply. If you're thinking about becoming a weld inspector, I recommend studying for at least a year. You need to have enough time to get comfortable with the welding code book. So this is my D11 code book that I took my CWI exam to. Still use it all the time. Having your code book dialed, having it organized, highlighted properly, tabbed properly is gonna help you more than anything, I think, on your exam. Take good care of these things because this is kind of like your Bible. One of the biggest things that I found that helped me was having a mentor. For me, it was this guy, Dick Rhodes. We still talk to this day. Him and I spent a lot of time together when I was studying. You can learn from their mistakes, you can learn from their experiences. And you also need to have enough time to put yourself in some situations where you're using some of your skills that you would use as a weld inspector. So this is pretty common practice for a weld inspector. This is nitric acid and methanol mix. What we're doing is we're using that chemical to etch the steel so that we can see basically the penetration profile of the weld. If it's something that you've been doing, you're familiar with doing, it kind of takes a lot of the pressure off. I highly recommend taking a week-long seminar before you take the exam. It's kind of a great recap. It gets you really, really in the right mindset for the test. I would not have passed my exam, I don't think, had I not gone through that week-long seminar. One of the things that you gotta realize is there is a certain amount of credibility that you gain when you get your CWI. If you have that credibility, people are gonna look to you for answers. Being able to be the type of person that can be humble and helpful to other people is really what your role is as an inspector. Being able to solve the problems and work through problems as they come up. Because welding as an industry is changing, it's not the way that it used to be. The sky's really the limit with what you want to do once you have one of these credentials.